everyone, welcome to my tiny world of dimples, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Hello everyone, I know it has been a minute since I have uploaded a video. Life has been busy, but I am trying to upload content as much as I can. I will definitely be uploading videos either once every 2 weeks or once every month. Either way, I will be getting content out here at least once every single month. I love my community on YouTube, and I want to say thank you so much for all of the support that I have received so far as me coming back onto my YouTube channel and creating content again. Thank you so much for all of your support so far, and I'm going to continue to be consistent on my YouTube channel. As some of you may know, I have been starting to try to learn to make my own music, so I have been busy setting up my own studio. As you see, my keyboard is no longer here because it is in the studio now. So yes guys, that is where I've been setting up my studio. I am now learning to make music, and I'm so excited for the future to come. So many amazing things in 2024. So it is now 2024. I don't believe that I uploaded a video since it was like 2023, right? So hello, it is now 2024. I just want to say thank you, God. Thank you everyone who has supported me. I have been very busy in life, but I'm very grateful for everything that is to come. I just wanted to say that very quick because I have people already asking me, are you still uploading content? You know, what's going on? Where are you? And yes, I am still uploading content. Now that I have the studio officially set up, I am able to manage my time between everything that I have going on in my life right now. Very passionate about my content. I'm very passionate about helping other people who may have been in the same situation that I used to be in, as far as not feeling motivated, as far as not really knowing how to get in touch with myself in life, right? That is what my content is really about, just getting through life with the daily struggles, with mental struggles, with all of the struggles that we all face in life, and how I have been able to use certain techniques and certain words of advice to help me get through in a healthier, more efficient way. And I kind of want to do the same thing, so I'm kind of like spreading it along, right? Today's video is going to be about discipline over motivation. This is a strong technique that I have been using for the past 6 months of my life, and it is something that has completely transformed my life, as well as I know many other people. So I don't know about you guys, but like I used to wait to feel motivated or to feel ready to start going after something that I wanted, or to start being the person that I always wanted to be. So this video is just going to be talking about how discipline is so much stronger than motivation, and we have to practice self-discipline and stop relying on motivation, because that motivation might never come. And I love this topic, something that can change your life if you take it into serious consideration, and if you start imprinting it in your mind to be disciplined and not rely on motivation. You can get things done no matter what. You can get anything done. You know, you can start focusing on your goals, and not just focusing on your goals and setting your goals, but implementing those goals and taking real action to achieve those goals. So let's get started. First, I want to talk about discipline. Discipline is very important, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I would probably say discipline like 1,000 times in this video, and I apologize. I really try to not repeat myself, but yes, discipline, and what we speak can become our reality. So, and what you listen to can become your reality. So I'll say discipline as much as I can, guys. Yes, so let's talk about discipline. So discipline can be hard if you're not already practicing self-discipline. And discipline is, you know, doing things no matter how you feel, knowing that you have to get something done no matter how you feel, and doing it. Don't even think about it. Don't even go through that process of, am I feeling it right now? You know, I just don't feel like it. You know, you do it anyway, because there's going to be a lot of times in life where we're not going to feel like doing anything, but we know that we have to, right? So like, for example, like school or work, like we do not feel like getting up early and going to school or going to work, but we do it anyway, right? Because we know we have to. We know that ourselves are relying on us to get up and go in order to achieve our goals, or in order to survive, or etc. Definitely implementing this mindset into every aspect of your life can change your life and can help you utilize discipline on a daily basis. Using myself for an example, and not to talk about myself because these messages are for other people to hear, to maybe shift your perspective, or to maybe just give you words of advice of how you can implement this in your own life. So like, I know like me, for a long time, which I'm only 21, you know, I'm still figuring out my life. I'm still figuring out what I want, and I'm still setting up my life for my future. But I will say, you know, for a long time, I would wait for motivation, or I would wait to feel ready. And guess what? I got nothing done whenever I was waiting. I wasted so much time waiting for motivation, right? And I would feel terrible because I'm like, wow, I just wasted that time because I didn't feel ready. And now what? Now I have nothing that I wanted to accomplish. And that's not to be so hard on myself, but it is kind of the reality of like I was not implementing discipline at all within myself. I was just relying on these feelings in the moment, and feelings, I said this in my past video, but I'm gonna say it again. You know, feelings are not always valid. Feelings can trick us, feelings can keep us stuck. Feelings are just feelings, we cannot give them power. And you can change the way that you feel through being disciplined. Like, it's insane. Like me, like I used to be a very you know, just unmotivated, down, you know, person. I didn't really know what directions to take. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how to get there. I could not get myself up in order to really start chasing my goals and to going after my dream life and becoming the person that I wanted to be overall. I just did not feel ready. Did not feel ready, right? And so for so long I felt that way, and I waited and I waited and I waited. And you know, that feeling really never came. But what I did was that I started practicing self-discipline, watching videos, which I definitely recommend this if you are not in a place where you feel like you can really discipline yourself, or you feel like you just can't get out of bed, you just can't make yourself do things that you know you need to do, or just do things that will better yourself, something that you know you have to or that you want to but you don't feel like it. Research on how to be self-disciplined and take baby steps. You know, don't overwhelm yourself, because for me it was a very slow process, and I'm not by any means saying that I'm perfect now or that all the way there, because I'm still learning and I'm still growing. We'll say, you know, start baby steps, start researching on how to be self-disciplined, how to practice self-discipline, watch videos on it. Don't just watch a video one time, you know, watch it over and over again, guys, because our minds are so powerful. What we feed into our mind can shift how we think, can shift our reality, can shift the way that we view things and the way that we do things. You know, that's what I did, because, you know, as I kind of said in my testimony, like I used to be very like just down, depressed, anxious. You know, I did not feel like putting 1-2 feet on the floor and getting up and doing stuff I needed to do, because I just didn't feel like it, right? Whenever I started really just watching videos on self-discipline, watching videos on people who have just changed their entire life, and every single person's life looks different. Every single person's goals look different. You know, I'll be watching this video and you might be more disciplined than me, right? But in these videos, I feel like certain people, they offer words of advice that can really just help anybody who is on this journey of trying to become a better person, trying to become a stronger person mentally, physically, etc., who wants to start going after their dream life, after their dream goals, but they just don't feel good, they don't feel like it. Watching these videos time and time again, researching time and time again, just starting to focus on becoming self-disciplined in itself, your whole mindset will shift. The things that you think about will shift. Your reality will shift. So yes, I definitely first, you know, if you just are at that place where you just don't feel it, you just don't feel energized, you don't feel awake, you don't feel ready, definitely just start feeding your mind with things that you know will help you to get out of bed, to start feeling ready. Because let me tell you guys, I did not start feeling good, I did not start feeling ready until I started being disciplined. And it was hard. The beginning was very hard on this journey of me putting discipline over motivation, using this technique. It was very hard at first. Of course, it's going to be, but so worth it. You know, it's very life-changing. Well, as of course me praying to God, me reading about God, me wanting to become the person that God put me here to be. All of these things over time. Like I said, it was not easy in the beginning at all, but like me just praying every single day, every single night, reading the Bible, because there are things in the Bible that can also change your perspective on being disciplined, on just knowing how to navigate life, knowing what you want out of life. Baby steps, but every single day, whenever you wake up, Shift your routine. Instead of watching videos that are just simply entertaining, watch videos that will educate you, that will help you get into that mindset that you want to be in, and able to really implement discipline, right? So, like I said, baby steps. Do not be hard on yourself, because if you're too hard on yourself, you will overwhelm yourself and you will just go right back to your old, space. So, definitely, like, this is what I did every single day. Create a new routine for yourself. Do small little things that can help you become disciplined. Even this is another technique that I have learned, implemented, used, heard so many times from other people who have been on a life transformation journey. Even if you don't feel like doing something, do it for 10 minutes, do it for an hour. Just start to do it, because if you practice this every day, and see, how you feel after doing it for just simply 10 minutes. So say, like, working out, we're going to use working out for an example in this situation. Say you want to start working out, but you just don't feel that, right? Even think about it, first of all. Don't even think about, do I want to do it? Just do it. Just get up and just do it. Just start going outside and going on a walk. Or just start stretching. Just start by stretching. That really helps me get ready for my workouts, as silly as it may sound or not. So just simply stretch for 10 minutes. Just go on a 10-minute walk and practice this every single day whenever you can, and see how you feel after you've done it for 10 minutes. You may feel like, okay, I can keep going. This isn't so bad. Or you may feel like, okay, today is just not my day. Start doing that every single day. Do that thing just do it for a short amount of time and see how you feel. And if you don't feel like doing it that day, don't do it. And that is just in the beginning, whenever you're starting to do this journey. So if you overwhelm yourself, we're all just gonna be like, okay, this is too much. It's one technique that I definitely recommend practicing whenever it comes to starting your self-growth, self-discipline journey. Also, sorry guys if my voice sounds a little raspy. I do have a cold right now. There's like pollen everywhere, and it's about to be spring, and my throat is just a little like at the moment. If you can't probably hear it, sad to say that. But yeah, definitely in the beginning, baby steps until it becomes bigger steps. This is what I did in the beginning. And not to talk about myself so much, but I use my own examples in my own situation to kind of explain the advice that I'm trying to give, or the discussion that I'm trying to talk about, in order to give you guys a clear vision of what I mean by this. Is like I said, it was like, I don't know, 7-8 months ago. Really, I can't keep up with the time because time goes by so fast. But I was just in a really bad place. I think I've already said this in the video, but like, I was just in a really bad place. I did not feel like getting up. Honestly, for years I felt like that. Like, I wanted to do things. I wanted to make music. I wanted to work out, make friends, and talk to people, and I wanted to just do all of these things, but I simply did not feel the energy. I did not feel the motivation, right, to do any of these things. And I learned that I had to stop waiting, because if you're waiting, you're wasting time. You may not ever feel ready. That motivation may never come. If like you're waiting on that motivation, you're waiting. Okay, maybe I'll feel ready next year. Okay, maybe I'll feel ready whenever this happens. But what if 10 years pass and you still haven't started on your goals, or started on just your dream reality, or just started on anything, and then you will look back and you'll be like, I just wasted all of that time. And I know this because this was me. I look back and I'm like, I wasted so much time waiting to feel ready. And I just had to simply teach myself that I have to do it no matter how I feel. Whenever I started doing it no matter how I felt, whenever I got up, I created this routine, started watching these videos, because I was in such a bad place that like I just completely just like did not know what to do in my life. I didn't, because I wasn't feeling okay at all inside of me. I was not feeling good. I was not feeling energized or anything like that. And it's because I was not feeding my mind with the right things. I was just simply watching things to entertain myself. I was not watching things that would educate me. And it's like, like I just said, like, what you feed into your mind, what you watch, what you listen to, has such a big influence on your thoughts, on how you view life, on how you view things. So that is why it is so important. Like, YouTube, guys, utilize YouTube. I definitely recommend to utilize YouTube, utilize social media to educate yourself, because there are so many amazing, podcasts and just videos and like TED Talks. Like, there's so many amazing things, and you'll be surprised that whenever you start really watching these videos that will help you, and whenever you start watching these videos on self-discipline, on changing mindsets, instead of watching things to simply entertain yourself, you will be surprised of just how your whole perspective will change. You will start to crave it. Whenever you start to listen to people talk about self-discipline and how to get there, and about changing your life, it will make you feel like, I want to do this. This could be me. So I definitely recommend it. Like, our minds are so powerful. Our minds are more powerful than our bodies sometimes. As crazy as I may sound, feed our minds is everything. And then, I started watching these videos, even whenever I didn't feel like doing anything. I would watch these videos, and then it's like, I would want to get up. I would want to, just taking those baby steps to a bigger step, as far as feeling, as far as just being disciplined. Just don't think about it, just do it. A big thing that I have learned that is now just a part of my like weekly, daily routine is like, whenever you start just practicing the little things every day with self-discipline, and whenever you just start doing little things that will help you get further to your goals, start doing these little things every day, your brain and your body will just start to expect it, and it will become easier to you over time to be disciplined. It will just kind of settle in the videos that you watch, the little things that you do. It will start to settle in. Your mind and your body gets used to whatever you do. So it's like, if you're trying to make any life change, you have to get your mind and your body used to it. And I know that can be very, very hard in the beginning, because like me, like I told you guys months ago, I kind of digging deeper into what I was saying earlier. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm like repeating myself with anything. I'm trying to explain this in the best way possible and get this message off in the best way possible. But, digging deeper into what I was saying about my own self-reflection is like, I really wasn't doing much. I wanted to do all these things, right? But I didn't know how to do it because I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like it, right? I know I've already said that. But whereas now it's like my entire life seriously changed, and I don't want to exaggerate, and I don't want to seem like dramatic about it, but like, I am being so serious. So many things that I had been wanting to do for years, but I didn't feel like doing it, I am now doing it, and it's amazing, and I am so happy, and I feel so full of life, whereas before I did not feel that at all. Every single week, like, I am a busy girl now. I'm very, very busy because I have a schedule, I have a routine, and now it's like I crave to get things done. Like, I'm ready to do things that I know that I need to do, because time of me taking the baby steps, practicing the little things, doing it for just 10 minutes a day. And if I didn't feel like doing it, I wouldn't do it. But over time, me doing that every single day, just feeding powerful things into my mind, praying every single day for God's strength and guidance, which is so important. Praying for God to give you strength and guidance is so big, because He is there for you. He wants to see you become your best self. So if you look to Him, especially whenever you're in your darkest place, if you look to Him, He will guide you. He will show you. No, it may not happen in a day, it may not happen in a week, but over time, if you keep being consistent with that, over time, you will just see it. You will see Him guiding you. Like, now it's like, it's just set in my mind and in my body that I have to get these things done every single day, every single week. And, my entire life has changed. I have so many opportunities now. I have so many beautiful things that I am working on. I'm finally, making music, and again, not to like talk so much about myself, but this is just for anybody, just to inspire you based off of my own. I will use music as my example because it has been my biggest challenge. I have been wanting to make music for years. I have a very big passion for writing and for singing and for mastering music and making beats, and it wasn't until I started, like years ago, I would start it and then I would give up because I didn't feel like doing it, right? Now it's like, now that I have been practicing self-discipline and I have that mindset, okay, just work on it for 10 minutes and just see how you feel. When you start doing it, you might find that motivation within doing it. You're like, okay, this isn't so bad, because sometimes it can be all in your head. Your head is like, oh, we don't feel like doing this. But then you start doing it and you're like, wait a minute, I love this. Like, yes, I can keep doing this more. Not every single day, but anyway, back to my point. Sorry guys, I know I kind of like I go off of what I'm trying to say so easily, but like, no, seriously though, like I used to start making music and then I would just give up because it was too hard, because I didn't feel ready, you know, all this. Whereas now I'm taking classes to learn how to produce my own music. I now have a studio that I am still in the process of setting up more, but I'm in the studio now. And I am actually working on music, guys. I will have music coming out in 2024. But like I'm finally, after all of these years, finally going after my dreams. I'm finally going after my dreams. My life has just completely did a 360. Like I feel like as cliche as this may sound, I feel like a new person. I literally feel like a new person than who I was 7 months ago. And it's all because of the technique of discipline over motivation. I stopped waiting on how I felt. I stopped relying on how I felt to start going after what I really desired and what I really wanted for so long. For months now, I've been just consistent in every single thing that I want to go after. Every single thing I've ever wanted, I am finally being consistent because I stopped waiting on motivation. I put motivation to the side, you know, and no, not every single day I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready. But I have such like a strong mindset now because of the things that I feed into my mind, because I have such a strong relationship with God and I know that he has me, and I allow him to guide me. And it's like, it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter how I feel. You know, I know in my mind that I have to get up and I have to do these things, and it feels amazing. You will start to feel so powerful. You will start to feel so much strength whenever you just push through your feelings and you start doing it anyway. Again, like I said, if you just do it for a small time in a day, just start to do it. Just start to do it. Because like I said, our feelings are so invalid most of the time. Our feelings can just keep us stuck. We have to be disciplined on ourselves, and that's with literally anything. Well, literally anything, you know, and it can be hard, especially whenever you're dealing with like mental health issues. It can be so hard whenever your feelings are taking over you. But that is why I say just put, and I know this is very, very hard, you guys, I know, but it's like you will start to feel better whenever you stop worrying about your feelings so much. And whenever you start implementing, okay, I'm doing this anyway. I don't care what you say, mind. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. You will feel amazing. You will feel powerful. You will feel in control of your life, in control of yourself, in control of your thoughts, your actions, etc, etc. Like, I am so hyped up right now because, like, oh, you guys just don't even know how powerful this is. I know I'm, like, dramatic, but, like, seriously, guys, seriously. You know, like I said earlier, if you were in this place and you just don't feel ready, you just don't feel like it, and you're like, when am I gonna feel ready? I just want to say the time is now. Stop waiting. Life is so short, and I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, the more that time is going by, and it's like, oh my gosh, slow down. But we can take a hold of time. We can take a hold of time if we stop waiting. You know, the time is now. And the biggest thing that I do for myself is I don't think about it. Don't even think about it. And I know I've already said this probably like 3 times. Do not think about it. Just do it. Just start to do it. You know, and also, please research. Everybody is different. Everybody feels different. Everybody has their own, you know, everybody is different. But overall, definitely please start feeding your mindset with positive things. Start feeding your mindset with powerful educational things that pertain to you, that you will know. Sorry that I hit my mic. That you know will help you grow, that you know will help you become a better person. For a few months, whenever I was feeling my lowest, instead of watching things that entertained me, because I used to only watch things that entertained me. I watched things based on how I felt. And I had to really learn that what I'm feeding my mind is what I'm thinking. And I'm feeding my mind nothing by watching useless videos that are not going to teach me anything about myself. So it's like, if you feel stuck, I definitely recommend to put the entertainment for a side. And that's not saying, don't watch any entertainment, but it's to say, use some of that space that you're using to entertain yourself. Use some of that space to educate yourself. And whenever you are in this position of feeling low, not feeling, not feeling anything, not feeling ready, I will say, you will want to listen to these videos. You will want to listen to these videos because you crave it. We crave it. Whenever we are in this state and we don't feel like it, but we want to, right? We don't feel like it, but we want to. Your mind subconsciously craves it. It craves to know, how do I get up out of my bed? How do I start taking action? How do I get out of this waiting on motivation, waiting to feel ready? How do I get out of it? You will start to crave it. That is why I definitely recommend on watching videos. Just like this one, but there are so many amazing ones. Oh my gosh, helped me so much. Like, it's so amazing, because I also saw this in another video. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't really original, because I heard that whenever I was on this journey. It was like, instead of watching something that will entertain you, watch something that will educate you on what you're feeling, on what you're trying to break out of, and you will be surprised of how much you will educate yourself, how much you can shift your mindset, and how much you can just change your reality. You can change your reality by feeding your mind with educational, powerful things. So yeah, I probably, again, trying not to repeat myself, but it just all goes back to it. Whenever you master self-discipline, you can literally do anything that you want. You can do anything. It may not be easy at first. Nothing good worth having is really easy, right? But you can start to figure out how to navigate, how to take those baby steps, how to slowly but surely get to where you want to be in life. I've taught myself, because literally, guys, I used to feel like I just wasn't capable. I felt like everything was impossible. I felt like, oh, well, I don't have what it takes. And I had to stop. Those are feelings, those are thoughts. So sometimes our own feelings that are keeping us, if your feelings are keeping you in a bad spot, or keeping you from chasing your goals, you have to shut those feelings down. You have to put them aside and just be like, no, I don't care. I don't care how I feel. God is a great example. Reading the Bible is a great example of, you cannot give in to your feelings. You cannot always give in to your feelings, because they can put you in a bad place. Feelings are just feelings. Feelings are based off of your experiences. They're based off of what you already know. But you can create new feelings. You can create that motivation that you desire by doing things. Start to feel motivated once you become disciplined, but you might not feel motivated until you practice it. If it makes sense, and I hope that it does. And also, another point that I want to make is, if you feel like you are not attracting the right things, if you feel like you just don't know how to attract things, you don't know how to get to things that you want, let me tell you, whenever you start becoming more self-disciplined, I know self-discipline again, whenever you start practicing it, you will start to attract things that you want, that are for you, because your mindset shifts. Your mindset completely shifts. Your mindset becomes strong. You will no longer accept things that are not good for you. You will no longer desire things that are not going to help you on your journey, because you will become so focused on the mindset of self-discipline, of getting the things that you desire, and really taking action to go after it, that it all comes full circle. It all comes to full circle. Whenever you start getting a stronger mindset, setting routines that can help you become stronger and help you start chasing your goals, you will no longer give into things that are not going to help you, that are not good for you. You will start to learn to say no to certain things. You will attract things that you want. You will start to see opportunities that you did not even know were there. You will start to just feel things you did not even know were there, because you're practicing this self-discipline, because you're making yourself become better, become stronger. You know, like I said, this is not easy, guys. This is not an easy process, but it is so worth it. And anybody can do it. It's not impossible. You know, like I've said probably 4 times, you know, baby steps, start small. Do not overwhelm yourself. But if you stay consistent with trying to be self-disciplined and stop waiting on motivation, over time, you will just start to see it flourish in your life. You will start to see yourself flourish in life. So it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. As soon as I started practicing self-discipline, you know, my whole life started to change. And it took me about 3 months to really start seeing the changes. And it took, you know, time for me to really stop relying on my feelings. But over time, surely, I'm at this point, and I'm so grateful. I literally want to cry. I'm not going to, but I literally want to cry. Because I was in such a dark place I did not know that I could ever come out of. And it wasn't until I started taking action on my own life, and it wasn't until I started taking responsibility of myself and the things that I'm capable of, that I just started seeing everything come into line for me. And you know, I started really going after things and stopped waiting. Because guys, we're most of us are adults, whether you're young, whether you're an adult, whether you're whatever age you are, we do have to realize that we are in control of our own lives. We cannot blame anybody else. We can only blame ourselves for our goals, for what we want in life. That is the beautiful thing about life, guys, is that we can change at any moment. We can make things better for ourselves at any moment. We can become whoever we want if we get our mindsets in the right place. And if we start listening to the right things. And if we cut out things that are holding us back. We can do anything. So just absolutely, guys, we are in control of our own lives. We are in control of our destiny. I hear people, you know, who are not happy in life. And this used to be me as well. I would try to blame everything under the sun but myself. And that's another thing about it. Whenever you start taking accountability for your own actions, for your own timing, for your own self, your own life, you will also see the actions that you need to take whenever you can just accept it, accept things for what they are, accept you for who you are, figure out what you want out of life, figure out the person that you want to be. And I mean the person that you want to be, not the person that someone else is. Although what someone has can also be something that you want, you know. Figure out what you want. Figure out the person you want to be. Figure out where you want to be. Figure out what kind of people you want in your life. Figure out the things that you want to attract. Figure out what you want to go for. And take responsibility for yourself. Whenever you start putting these ideas into your mind that I have to take responsibility, I have to take action, I have to figure out what I want, everything else will become in line. And you know, write it out on a piece of paper. Write out everything said on a piece of paper. I have done this. You know, where do I want to be in 5 years? Where do I want to be in a year? Where do I want to be in a month? What is my life like now? What is my current routine? And then what is my dream routine? And set a time limit for yourself. Set a time limit. Can I accomplish A, B, C? Can I accomplish this by this time? These are things that I want to get done by this time. Start holding yourself accountable. And start setting dates for yourself of time periods of whenever you want to have things accomplished or finished. You know, it's a lot. There's a lot of steps to this, guys. But if you're not doing anything, and if you don't feel like being ready, I would say now is the time to start this journey of self-growth, of self-discipline. You know, stop relying on how you feel, guys. We can feel terrible about ourselves. We can feel like we are the worst. But does that mean that it's true? Absolutely not. The enemy also will put these thoughts into your mind because the enemy wants us to be weak. He wants us to be down. I've already said this before. I'll say it again. The enemy does not want us to become our best. He wants us to stay down so that we are more vulnerable to him. So that is why we have to pray. We have to have a strong relationship with God. And we have to learn how to control ourselves, our minds, our bodies, our actions. We have to. You will just be so surprised of how your life changes. I was able to become closer to becoming the person that I want to be. Because I'm not going to say that I'm all the way there yet. I still have a lot of work to do myself. But using these techniques, doing these things, whenever I started just practicing self-discipline on a daily basis, practicing routines, setting goals for myself, not caring about how I felt anymore. I was like, I've been relying on my feelings for so long and it's gotten me nowhere. My feelings only keep me stuck. My feelings only keep me in this place. My feelings only keep me in my head. They only keep me in my head. And whenever you're in your head and you're in a bad place, it is almost impossible to get out of it. And I do not wish that on anybody. And if anybody is in that situation, I just really hope that you take into consideration everything that I said. You know, we are capable of anything as humans. You know, God put us here for a reason. We all have a purpose. You know, we all find happiness in our own way, in our own life. We can all become the person we want to be. We can go after anything. You know, there's so many people in this world who have completely fulfilled all of their goals and their dreams, and it's because they practice self-discipline. It's because they had the right mindset. And I believe that can be anybody. I myself am really, really, really starting to see my goals become realities. Before I started this journey of changing myself to be better, I didn't think I was capable at all. And now it's like it's right in front of me. Now I have to do the work to be consistent. I have to do the work to keep it going. It just feels amazing to be in the space that I'm in right now. And I just had to share it with you guys. It's so important. It changed my life. You know, I was able to attract things that I wanted. I was able to get opportunities that I did not even know I could ever dream of or achieve or get there. And I'm not going to speak too much about that, but like I just want to say I'm very happy in life right now, guys. I'm saying that because that was not the case a year ago from now. That was not the case. I was the complete opposite. On my feelings too much. I was in my head way too much. And here I am now, and I feel the strongest I've ever felt. I feel the happiest I've ever felt. I feel at peace. You know, I feel calm. You know, I feel like I can accomplish anything. I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer in my feelings. I'm no longer scared of my feelings and my thoughts because I have learned to control them. I have learned to control my feelings and my thoughts. And the only way I was able to do that was through discipline, was through self-discipline. I stopped waiting. I stopped relying. And I started taking action. This was kind of a tough love talk for sure. And I hope that, you know, this message came off the right way. I just want to help other people. That's literally what I want to do on my channel. I just want to help other people because I know how it can be when you have no one in your life and they can give you something that can really change your perspective. That is why I make these videos. Because guys, you know, life is not easy. It's not always easy. There's so many people who feel stuck, who feel lost. They have so many goals that they want to achieve, but they don't know how to get there. That used to be me. That used to be me. So I just really, really had to share this message. Like I said, it was definitely a tough love talk, but I know someone out there needs to hear this. I hope that this shifted someone's perspective, and I want to keep making videos like this, guys. You know, we are all in this together. Big hugs. Big, big hugs, y'all. Big hugs. You are capable of anything. You are capable of anything, okay? Literally anything. You just have to start taking action. So, yeah, you guys. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot. My goodness. But I think I said everything I needed to say. I really hope that this video helps someone, inspires someone. I just really want to help someone. I just really, really want to help people achieve their goals. I really want to help other people become the person that they want to shift their reality. I talk to a lot of people who feel stuck, who don't know, who want change, but they don't know how, who have goals, but they don't know how to go after those goals. You know, and I know how that feels. It feels terrible. It feels awful. You feel stuck. So I hope that everything that I said, I really hope that it can just simply help shift your perspective, can, you know, feed your mind with something that can help you physically, mentally. And yeah, you guys, feel God's spirit. I sometimes, I feel in my videos in some ways, whether it may seem like it or not, I feel like God is speaking through me. I do feel like God guided me back onto this platform to inspire and help other people, because he knows that I myself, he knows my tribulations. He knows what I've been through. And he brought me through this. He brought me through it, guys. He did. God has brought me to such a beautiful place. And he keeps on doing it with his guidance and his love and his strength. And I genuinely feel like he wanted me to come back on to YouTube to spread a message to help other people who may be in the same situation that I used to be in. So I do feel like God speaks through me sometimes, as cliche as that may sound. I really, really feel him through me, guiding me and giving me strength and giving me words of wisdom. So just absolutely, I just try to let God take over whenever I speak sometimes. You know, God to guide you. Ask God to give you strength. He will do it. He will do it. So absolutely, you guys, I think I said everything I needed to say. Discipline over motivation. Discipline over motivation. It can change your life, your reality. It can help you become the person that you've always wanted to be, or who you want to be. So yeah, you guys, stay tuned for the next video to come. I do not want to make any promises, but I will be uploading a video once a month. I want to make content as much as I can, although I do not want to make promises I cannot keep to you guys. But I want to make content on here and on YouTube, because I want to inspire people. I always get these messages in my head. I always get these ideas in my head, and I'm like, oh, I have to make a video. People need to hear this. So I will be uploading at least once a month, you guys, at least. But I will try to do more than that. My schedule right now in life is just so busy, guys. It's so busy. Between working, between school, between learning to make music, and then managing social media, and just becoming better overall and managing my relationships. I still want to be a content creator, and I still want to inspire and help other people. You are not alone. You are not alone. I just want to say that. No one is alone. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. You know, if you don't have anyone in your personal life who can really talk to you and maybe talk about something that you're going through in a way that can help you, YouTube is there for you. That's one thing that I've learned. So yes, forever grateful for my channel, for my supporters, and just everyone on this platform. So yeah, you guys, I am gonna go now. I will see you guys in the next video. If you would like to follow my TikTok or Instagram, the links are in the comments below. Still have not figured out how to put it in the description. If you know how, please tell me. But yeah, you guys, I will see you in the next video. I love you guys so much, and adios.